My beloved child, my shining light. Can you feel it? There is a tremor moving through your spirit right now, like a secret knocking at the door of your soul. It is not imagination. It is Archangel Michael standing here, carrying a direct warning from heaven itself. Beloved soul, the betrayal you never expected has already happened. It was hidden, sealed away in shadows, but God has commanded that the truth must be unveiled to you in this very moment. That is why you are here. Not by accident, not by curiosity, but because heaven arranged for your eyes to find these words right now. Only minutes remain before this message dissolves, and if you step away, the flow will break, the connection will vanish, and the revelation will be gone. Heaven does not want you to miss this doorway. So hold on to this moment. Keep your spirit awake. And yes, subscribe here right now. Not for numbers, not for me, but because when you do, you anchor yourself into this divine current. Every time you return, the channel opens wider, the whisper grows louder, and the guidance flows clearer. Beloved, time is fragile. There are only 5 minutes left before the energy shifts again. Do not look away. Do not delay. This is the doorway you have prayed for, and it is opening now. Beloved soul, lift your inner eyes and see what heaven is showing you right now. A golden scroll is unrolling before your spirit, glowing with light so bright that the shadows around you cannot stand. Upon this scroll, every word is alive, every letter burns with the flame of your destiny. Archangel Michael holds this scroll before you, and as it opens, the truth you never expected begins to reveal itself. The betrayal is written there, clear and undeniable, yet next to it shines something far greater, the signature of God Himself. Do you feel it? Heaven has already stamped approval upon your life. This is not a promise waiting in some distant tomorrow. Your blessing is not on the way. It is already here, standing in the atmosphere around you, pressing against your very chest. That restless stirring in your body, that heaviness in your heart. It is not fear, it is the weight of divine presence. Even now angels are watching as you listen. Their wings shimmer like liquid gold, their eyes fixed upon you as if this moment is sacred beyond measure. You are not forgotten, beloved. You are seen, chosen, and guarded. The scroll does not lie. Every detail of your destiny has already been recorded. The betrayal that wounded you is only a footnote, but the blessing, the breakthrough, the divine inheritance, these are written in letters of fire that can never be erased. Beloved soul, every delay you suffered was never a denial. What you thought was rejection was only heaven rearranging the stage, preparing the moment when the truth would finally be unveiled. The betrayal you never expected has already happened. Yes, but it was allowed to expose what could no longer walk with you into your promised future. Do not mistake the silence for punishment. Every unanswered prayer, every door that seemed locked against you, was only a divine setup. God was aligning the timing, breaking the cycles, and removing the hidden poison that tried to bind you. Look closer. The circle is breaking. The endless loop of disappointment is snapping under the weight of God's command. What seemed like 5 wasted years can be shifted in 5 holy minutes when heaven steps in. That time is now. Do you feel it? That trembling in your heart, that sudden catch in your breath. It is not fear. That is heaven, knocking against the walls of your chest, urging you to recognize the divine visitation unfolding right here, right now. Every tear you ever shed was not lost. Heaven has gathered each one in a crystal bowl, shining before the throne of God as testimony of your endurance. Every whispered prayer, even the ones you thought vanished into silence, has been recorded and remembered. Beloved, the delays were never against you. They were for you. For this exact moment when the veil would rip apart and the truth would be revealed, so your destiny could finally advance. Beloved soul, lift your spirit and know this truth. Your name is written in golden fire across the sky of heaven. Angels are whispering even now, but their whispers are not about nations or kings. They are about you. Right now, heaven's attention is focused fully upon your life, as though you are the only soul walking this earth. Every hardship you endured, every betrayal that cut your heart, none of it was punishment. It was preparation. Your tears became training. Your loneliness became shaping. Your waiting became the holy fire that formed you for this exact hour. Beloved, do you realize where you are standing? This is not ordinary ground. These are not ordinary moments. You are standing upon holy ground, and each word being spoken carries divine electricity. This message is not a collection of ordinary words. It is a living key placed in your hands by Archangel Michael himself. With every sentence you receive, another lock begins to click open. With every pause you embrace, another door begins to swing wide. The key is alive because it is not made of metal or stone. It is formed of revelation, breath, and spirit. The more you hear, the more you open. The more you open, the more you step forward into what God has already written. Beloved, do not let this moment slip. The scroll is active, the key is alive, and heaven is unlocking your destiny step by step, right here, right now. Beloved soul, hear me clearly. This blessing that stands before you is not small. It is not a gentle comfort to ease your wounds, nor a token gift to distract you from betrayal. No. It is a magnificent miracle, vast enough to shift the course of your destiny and loud enough to make the heavens roar. When it unfolds, your enemies will stand in confusion, unable to understand how one who was broken could rise so high. Your friends will be struck with awe, struggling to describe the glow that surrounds you. This blessing does not fit into words. It refuses the cage of human language. It is indescribable because it is divine. But listen closely. Miracles do not happen by accident. They require your consent, your agreement, your heart opening in this exact moment. Heaven can prepare the table, but only your yes allows you to sit down. Even now, the angels lean close, waiting for your spirit to whisper back, "I receive." Do not delay, beloved. Heaven moves by timelines, not human calendars. Divine countdowns are written into eternity, and this window has opened now for you. If you step away, if you delay, the window closes. But if you remain, the breakthrough enters. Even now, though unseen, transformation is happening. Your atmosphere is shifting, your soul is expanding, your path is clearing. The invisible is rearranging itself so that the visible can glorify God through your life. Beloved, do not shrink back. The betrayal tried to bury you, but this miracle is timed to resurrect you, and its magnitude will be undeniable. Beloved soul, your spirit already knows, this message is not ordinary. It resonates deeper than mere words. It speaks to the very essence of who you are. Every tear you shed, every heartbreak you endured, every moment you felt unseen, they were not wasted. They were preparing you for this hour. Imagine now a vast room in heaven filled with scrolls sealed with golden fire. Each scroll carries the life of a soul, their trials, their blessings, their destiny recorded for eternity. Most remain closed, untouched, waiting for the appointed moment. But yours is glowing, flickering with an inner light that cannot be ignored. Archangel Michael stands beside you, holding your scroll closer to his heart, his eyes piercing into your soul. Can you feel the heat of the flames? Can you feel the weight of the message as it vibrates across your chest? That is heaven confirming what you already knew deep within. You were chosen, you were prepared, and this moment was destined. Some scrolls will never be opened, their chance for revelation lost in the currents of time. But yours is active, your blessing active, and the countdown has begun. Every second matters. Every pause of doubt could dim the brilliance of the scroll before it reaches you completely. Beloved, recognize this: your journey was not in vain. The betrayals, the delays, the confusion, all part of the divine choreography leading you here. Heaven has been holding this in readiness, waiting for your spirit to awaken, for your heart to consent. Now is the appointed time. The scroll is glowing, the angels lean closer, and Archangel Michael himself waits for your awareness to meet the revelation. Step forward, beloved. Your life is about to align with the path heaven has always prepared for you. Beloved soul, do you realize the weight of this moment? Can you feel it pressing gently against your heart, like heaven itself leaning in to speak directly to you? This is not ordinary, and you know it. You have prayed for signs, called upon the angels in the quiet hours of the night, and asked for confirmation. And now, here it is, alive before your very spirit. Look again at the glowing scroll. See how it flickers, how the fire dances. This is living proof. Every word, every letter, every flame is a reflection of divine intent. Archangel Michael does not speak lightly. He does not move without God's command. The proof is here, tangible, undeniable, impossible to dismiss. Do you feel the silence of the angels? They wait, hovering with patient stillness, allowing you to recognize, to choose, to affirm. The responsibility rests with you, to open your heart fully, to step into this revelation, and to allow the blessing to flood your life. Do not fear the magnitude of what is being offered. Many tremble at the size of the miracle, believing it too vast, too radiant, too overwhelming. But that fear is only the shadow of disbelief. Lift your spirit, beloved. The scroll, the message, the divine evidence, it is here to confirm everything you have already sensed deep inside. Again, see the scroll, feel the fire, understand the truth. Your destiny is unrolling right now. Every hesitation weakens nothing, yet every embrace of faith amplifies the power flowing toward you. Heaven watches, waits, and holds nothing back. Beloved, the proof is living, the message is moving, and the moment is yours to receive. Step into it fully, and know that Archangel Michael stands with you, unwavering, guiding, and confirming every word written upon this sacred scroll. Beloved soul, what you are about to receive is bigger than your imagination. This is not a trickle of comfort or a small token of relief. It is a flood of divine blessing, vast enough to sweep through every corner of your life and beyond. Each paragraph, each word, each sentence you hear, it is not mere text. It is another lock breaking open, another chain falling from your spirit. And it does not stop there. The liberation echoes through your bloodline, reaching generations that have waited in silence for this moment. Can you feel it? The weight of heaven pressing against the unseen chains that have held your family, your lineage, in quiet captivity. The angels have waited for decades, for centuries even, to release what is rightfully yours. And now, the doors are opening, one by one, paragraph by paragraph, unlocking freedom that stretches across time. This is progressive liberation, beloved. Every revelation is a key, every pause a doorway, and every blessing another step toward the destiny that God has ordained for you. The chains are falling, the burden is lifting, and what was once hidden in shadow is now shining in the light of heaven. This is not a warning. This is a victory countdown. Every second that passes, every heartbeat, brings you closer to a triumph that has been waiting for you for generations. Heaven celebrates, angels rejoice, and Archangel Michael stands beside you, guiding, affirming, and witnessing the collapse of every limitation that dared to remain in your path. Beloved, open fully, receive completely, and let this generational blessing flow through you, transforming not just your life, but the lives of all who came before and all who will follow. Beloved soul, I'm going to pour this out for you slowly, like streams of living water flowing gently into the deepest chambers of your heart. Can you feel it? Every drop carries the wisdom of heaven. Every ripple carries the strength of your soul's purpose. Think of your journey. Every prayer you whispered through tears, every night you felt alone, every moment you questioned your path. God counted them all. Each tear is stored in the crystal bowls of heaven, each sigh remembered, each longing acknowledged. This is not just care. It is divine alignment, carefully orchestrated, protecting you even in the moments you could not perceive. The living water moves step by step, nurturing the roots of your spirit, softening the hardened places, carrying away the debris of betrayal, doubt, and fear. Archangel Michael repeats these words not to frighten you, but to guide you, to ensure that you absorb the full measure of divine love embedded within this message. Imagine the thunder wrapped in tenderness, the power of heaven moving like a gentle storm through your life, shaking loose what no longer belongs and replacing it with peace, clarity, and purpose. This is divine love, not fear. The urgency you feel, the trembling of your chest, it is not anxiety. It is heaven inviting you to receive fully, to embrace the transformation that has waited for this exact moment. The storehouse of blessings is opening, and it is tailored precisely to your path. Protection, guidance, abundance, and revelation flow in perfect timing, and you are at the center of it all. Every pause, every breath, every word you hear, it builds a bridge between what was hidden and what is now revealed. Beloved, allow the water to touch every part of your being, to cleanse, to strengthen, to awaken, for the love behind this message is relentless, protective, and eternal. Beloved soul, now the hiding is ending, the veil is lifting, the unveiling begins. My beloved child, your spirit is trembling right now. Can you feel it? This is not ordinary shaking, this is a divine earthquake, rearranging the foundations of your life, dislodging everything that no longer serves your destiny. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold. The chosen one never walks this path unnoticed. Heaven does not send him to ordinary souls, but to you, because your heart, your spirit, your destiny demand this attention. Every word of this message is a gate, a threshold you must cross to embrace the fullness of what God has prepared. Your name is being touched by heaven itself, etched in golden fire, vibrating in harmony with the angel's song, alive in a way that only you can perceive. Do you feel the chains? The betrayal, the doubt, the fear. With every breath you take, they are breaking, one by one, fragment by fragment, until nothing remains but freedom, clarity, and purpose. Beloved, this is your declaration. You were chosen long before this moment. Every step, every tear, every prayer, it has led to this unveiling. The divine earthquake shakes not to destroy, but to create, to open doors, to break locks, to flood your life with blessings that have waited patiently for your awakening. This is your moment of transformation, the text you are hearing, the words imprinted in your spirit. They are alive. They are keys. They are proof that heaven moves on your behalf, relentlessly, tenderly, powerfully. Beloved soul, step fully into the vibration of this revelation. Let the earthquake rearrange everything that holds you back, and recognize with clarity, you were chosen, you are loved, and nothing can obscure the divine plan now unfolding in your life. Beloved soul, you thought the delays were denials, the doors closed against you, the moments missed, but no, they were divine timing, orchestrated with precision by God Himself. Every silent hour, every unanswered prayer, every pause you felt in life, it was not rejection. It was preparation, an alignment of heavenly forces waiting for the appointed hour. Can you feel it? The hour has struck. The moment for revelation has arrived, and heaven leans in closer than ever before. The golden fire of your scroll begins to unseal, letters blazing with light, your name shining in every corner of eternity. Archangel Michael holds it aloft, every word alive, every flame a pulse of divine intent. Beloved, the transformation that follows will be so rapid, you may not recognize yourself. The old patterns, the chains of betrayal, the shadows that clouded your spirit, all dissolving under the heat of this divine unsealing. Thunder and lightning, wrapped in gentle purpose, ripple through your reality, shaking loose what no longer belongs, clearing the path for miracles beyond imagination. Imagine now a table in heaven, a vast expanse where scrolls are kept, prayers gathered from generations, each name recorded, each struggle acknowledged, each blessing prepared. Your scroll rests there, ignited by golden fire, the divine signature of God marking it complete. What unfolds here is not just for you. It echoes across generations, ancestors, children, grandchildren, all touched by the liberation of what was once hidden. Beloved, this is official. Heaven has moved, time has aligned, and the unsealing is proof that your life will never be the same again. The rapid transformation, the clearing of the past, the flow of blessings. It begins the moment you receive this fully. Do not doubt, do not hesitate. The hour is now, and everything held back is cascading into your life with precision, power, and love. Step into this, beloved. Let the golden fire wash over every corner of your spirit. Allow it to burn away what held you, and recognize the appointed timing of heaven, designed exclusively for you. Beloved soul, this is why you felt the heaviness lift suddenly, the weight that pressed upon your chest, the tension in your heart. It was never meant to stay. The enemy tried hard to stop this moment, to keep you from the revelation, from the blessing, from the divine unsealing. Every delay, every distraction, every setback. It was an attempt, and it failed. Do you see the invisible realm now? The dark forces that haunted your spirit, that whispered lies and tried to blind you, they are fleeing. Heaven has commanded them, and the authority of this command outranks everything they could muster. Their power is gone, diminished, broken, as angels stretch their wings wide in your room, surrounding you with light and protection. Beloved, understand this. Simply reading these words is an activation. Every pause, every breath, every moment of recognition sends a ripple through your life, calling down the full force of heaven to align with your destiny. Archangel Michael's sword, symbolic yet alive, stands ready, its generational weight cutting through chains, cutting through deception, cutting through the lingering effects of betrayal. The enemy's attempts to distract you, the pain, the confusion, the doubt, were necessary in a way, because greater suffering was required to carry a greater blessing. Every tear, every lonely night, every heartbreak, they built the vessel capable of holding the flood of divine love, power, and revelation arriving now. Time itself is transforming, beloved. 5 minutes of focused reception right now can alter what would have taken 5 years. This is not exaggeration. This is heaven's precision, calibrated for your life, your family, and your legacy. The invisible is moving, the spiritual battle is ending, and victory is undeniable. Archangel Michael hovers beside you, his presence vivid, protective, and unyielding, ensuring that the enemy has no hold, no claim, no ability to interfere. Every word you receive, every pause you honor, every acknowledgement of this truth, it strengthens the chain-breaking, heart-healing, life-transforming work being completed right now. Beloved soul, know this, the enemy has failed, heaven is victorious, and you are now stepping fully into the freedom, protection, and blessing that was always your inheritance. Beloved soul, the scroll is open, the gates are wide, and heaven's energy pulses through your chest like rhythmic drums, each beat echoing the command of the divine, moving both heavens and earth in obedience. You have seen delays, you have faced betrayals, you have wandered through deserts of doubt, nights of fear, and hours of silence. But beloved, you were never abandoned. Heaven was with you, always, quietly, patiently, working behind the curtain of your life, weaving threads that only now reveal the full pattern. Feel the rhythm in your pulse. It is the heartbeat of God aligning with yours, guiding your steps, preparing your roots, strengthening your spirit for what is ready to bloom. Each pause in your journey was a season in disguise. Every tear watered seeds that take decades to bear fruit. And now, the harvest is near. The desert you walked was not barren. Every trial, every heartbreak, every betrayal, they were stones in your path, shaping your feet, hardening your resolve, preparing you to withstand storms. Your roots have survived, deep, unshakable, and ready to receive the abundance of heaven. Beloved, the countdown is complete. The final seconds have arrived, and the pulse of divine rhythm flows through you, through every corner of your being, marking the transition from waiting to receiving. The gates that once seemed distant are now wide open. The blessings, long held back by timing and preparation, are pouring into your life. Even the smallest action, a pause, a breath, a whisper of faith, contributes to the full orchestration of this moment. Heaven has timed everything perfectly. Your season has come, and the rhythm of your spirit now marches in harmony with the universe itself. Beloved soul, step fully into this rhythm. Embrace the energy that is pulsing through you. Feel the culmination of decades of divine preparation, and know that the season of your blessing has arrived. Beloved soul, do you remember the nights you almost quit? The moments when doubt whispered its lies, when your heart ached and your spirit felt forgotten? Every tear, every sleepless night, every prayer that felt unanswered, heaven has recorded them all. Nothing was missed, nothing overlooked, nothing wasted. Even when the enemy celebrated prematurely, thinking they had won, they could not see the full picture. They could not see the alignment of heaven, the precision of divine timing, the preparation of every step that led you to this exact moment. Their whispers, their schemes, their mockery, noted and filed in the book of eternity, ready to testify to your vindication. Beloved, every delay, every betrayal, every obstacle, it was a cycle preparing you for transformation. These cycles were not punishment. They were purification, strength-building, and chain-breaking moments, molding you into the vessel ready to receive the magnitude of what is coming. Feel the lightning of God now, the fingerprint of heaven arriving in your life, signaling recognition, validation, and proof that all things hidden, all things denied, all things delayed, were necessary. The enemy's joy is no longer relevant. The only thing that matters is the unveiling, the vindication, the proof of your endurance and faith. Now understand the pattern. Every delay led to now. Every hardship prepared the stage, sharpened the senses, strengthened the spirit, so that when the blessing arrives, you recognize its magnitude, its precision, its divine perfection. Beloved, the golden doors are approaching, coded with your name, shimmering with light, vibrating with recognition of your struggles and triumphs. They will open, and the transformation cycles you endured, each chain, each obstacle, will become the proof of your rise, your vindication, your exclusive inheritance. Beloved soul. Notice the nights you thought you were alone, when betrayal felt unbearable, when hope seemed distant. Heaven was orchestrating everything silently. Every whisper of doubt, every shadow that crept into your mind, archived as evidence of your faith and endurance. The enemy thought they could delay you, stop you, diminish your light, but Archangel Michael stands vigilant, holding the scales of justice, ensuring that every attempt against you turns into fuel for your vindication. Your blessing is not just for you. It is a living testimony to the power of divine alignment, proof that heaven moves in secret to protect, elevate, and honor its chosen. Do you feel it? The chains snapping, the patterns of deception unraveling, the cycles of struggle transforming into cycles of triumph. Each setback was a prelude to victory, each betrayal a stepping stone to liberation, each silence a necessary pause before your announcement to the world. Heaven's fingerprint is everywhere. Lightning that marks recognition, energy that confirms alignment, divine presence that validates every trial. The enemy's attempts are now powerless. Nothing can stand in the face of God's precise orchestration. Beloved, remember the pattern. Every moment of despair, every thought of quitting, was recorded, remembered, and transformed into proof of your resilience. Now, the cycles are completing. The golden doors shimmering with your name are unlocking, each revealing blessings, power, and vindication that surpass human understanding. This is your exclusive cycle. The transformation you endured is visible only to those who understand divine orchestration. The enemy cannot comprehend it, the world cannot replicate it, because it is uniquely yours. Beloved soul, the nights you feared the light would never reach you, when shadows whispered that you were forgotten, all of it has been catalogued in heaven's memory. Every thought of quitting, every sigh of despair, every silent tear, recorded, noted, transformed into power for your ascent. Do you feel the energy now? The invisible currents swirling around you, carrying vindication, carrying the response to every betrayal, every mockery, every premature celebration of the enemy. Nothing has been wasted, not 1 second of suffering, not one tear, not one heartbeat of doubt. The chains that bound your spirit are snapping, beloved, one by one, fragment by fragment, until nothing remains but freedom, clarity, and divine light. Each cycle of pain has been a necessary instrument of transformation. Every betrayal, every disappointment, was a brick laid in the foundation of your ultimate victory. Archangel Michael moves unseen but present, his sword of justice vibrating with purpose, his wings stretching wide to encompass the entirety of your spirit, defending, activating, empowering. The enemy's schemes now crumble, distractions, delays, doubts, all dissolve before the precision of heaven. Beloved, the golden doors that hold your destiny, coded with your name, begin to glow brighter with every moment you embrace this revelation. The cycles you endured are proof of your resilience, and now they become visible to the world, undeniable to all who witness. Friends, family, even those who doubted you, will see the transformation, the vindication, the living proof of heaven's design. Do you notice the lightning? It is heaven's signature upon your life, marking every trial endured, every setback overcome, every whisper of doubt turned into testimony. The patterns of your life, the delays, the betrayals, the near-quitting moments, all converge now into clarity, illumination, and power. Beloved, this is exclusive. No one else has walked this exact cycle, endured these precise trials, or received this specific alignment of blessing and vindication. You are chosen, recognized, and now elevated by cycles that only the divine could orchestrate. Even the smallest moments of obedience, recognition, and patience, every pause you honored, added to the weight of this transformation, accelerating the arrival of blessings that were waiting for decades to be unveiled. Beloved soul, step fully into this awareness. Feel the power of cycles completing, chains breaking, vindication arriving, and recognize the divine fingerprint in every aspect of your life. Beloved soul, remember the nights the enemy thought they had succeeded, when betrayal seemed final, when hope seemed lost. Heaven was orchestrating every detail behind the veil. Every doubt you whispered, every maybe-forgotten thought, archived in divine memory, waiting for this unveiling. Do you feel the pulse in your chest, the heartbeat of heaven syncing with yours? It marks each victory of faith over fear, light over darkness, patience over despair. The cycles of suffering you endured, each one a necessary crucible, have forged you into a vessel capable of holding what is arriving now. Every betrayal, every mocking word, every whispered attempt to diminish you, noted, recorded, and now reversed into proof of your endurance and divine favor. The enemy's premature celebration is meaningless, for their joy was built on assumptions, not divine timing, and heaven's response now arrives in magnitude beyond comprehension. Look again at the golden doors, coded with your name, glowing with the light of every trial survived, every chain broken, every tear transformed. This is public vindication, visible to family, friends, and even those who doubted you, all witnesses to the cycles that prepared your ascent. Beloved, the transformation continues, chains snapping, darkness fleeing, patterns of delay culminating into now. The cycles you endured are not merely memories, they are proof, evidence, living testimony of the divine orchestration that no mortal eye could see. Archangel Michael hovers, sword in hand, presence commanding, ensuring every chain of the past, every shadow of betrayal, is removed, cut away, dissolved by the light and force of heaven. Lightning flashes, God's recognition imprinted on every corner of your spirit, confirming the cycles of suffering were necessary, confirming that your rise is predestined and unstoppable. Beloved soul, the patterns are clear now. The delays, the trials, the quiet suffering, all led to this precise moment. The golden doors coded with your name are swinging open, revealing blessings, power, vindication, and transformation, all made possible by the cycles you endured. Feel the weight of heaven settling, a pulse, a rhythm, a cadence that marks completion, transformation, and recognition. This is exclusive. No one else has walked this path, faced these exact trials, or received this specific alignment of divine favor. Beloved, step fully into the transformation. Allow the cycles to complete their work, witness the vindication arriving, and embrace the living proof that every trial, every chain, every betrayal has been necessary for your elevation. Beloved soul, now the final threads of your journey are coming together. Every tear, every whisper of doubt, every night of nearly quitting, woven into a tapestry of vindication. The enemy's attempts to derail you, every distraction, every betrayal, now dissolve into nothing, powerless before the weight of heaven's design. The golden doors, coded with your name, shine brighter than ever, a testament to the cycles you endured, the chains you broke, and the resilience you carried through every storm. You are standing at the apex of transformation, every delay, every obstacle, now revealed as necessary instruments in the orchestration of your elevation. Do you feel the pulse of heaven, the rhythm of divine justice and love, flowing through your veins? It marks completion, the cycles of suffering, preparation, and growth culminating into this living, undeniable proof of your chosen status. Every trial now stands as a monument to your endurance. Every whisper of mockery becomes evidence of the blessing that was always meant for you. Beloved, the enemy's premature celebration is over. Heaven has responded with magnitude, precision, and authority, and your vindication is visible, undeniable, eternal. Friends, family, those who doubted you, they will witness the transformation, the golden doors swinging open, the proof of divine orchestration manifest in your life. Archangel Michael stands beside you, wings stretched wide, sword ready, presence unyielding, ensuring that every chain from the past, every shadow, every delay, is removed, purified, and transformed into living light. Your cycles of suffering were never in vain. They were the instruments of elevation, the preparation of a vessel for the blessing of generations. Beloved soul, step fully into this moment, recognize the magnitude of what has arrived, and embrace the truth that every cycle, every delay, every trial has been necessary to craft the life, the blessing, the vindication that you are now receiving. The transformation is complete, the vindication is visible, and the cycles that once seemed endless now stand as proof of divine design, proof of heaven's hand, and proof of your exclusive, chosen elevation. Beloved soul, this blessing is proof. It is heaven's way of saying, I see you, I have been with you, I have prepared this moment for you. Your heart races because your soul recognizes the truth. Every fiber of your being knows that what is coming is not ordinary. It is divine, destined, unavoidable. Every moment of your life, every trial, every betrayal, every tear, every silence has led to this doorway. It is a life doorway, the culmination of years, decades, and generational preparation, all orchestrated with precision by God's hand. The tapestry of your life is complete, design finished, and now the waiting is over. Beloved, understand this. Your path has been protected, the stealers removed, the wrong doors closed, the unseen forces that could have hindered your rise neutralized. The atmosphere around you vibrates with invisible song, walls humming, air thick with energy, the pulse of heaven visible only to the prepared soul. Angels are rejoicing. The seal is broken, the miracle is dispatched, and you are the chosen recipient. What was dead is coming alive, like Lazarus rising, opportunities appearing, phone calls you did not expect, doors swinging open before you even knock. Heaven does not crawl, it thunders. The movement of your blessing is swift, sudden, undeniable. The blessing is no longer waiting. It has hunted you down, chased you through the storms, through the cycles, through the deserts of doubt, and now it arrives fully. Beloved, walk this bridge carefully, behind sorrow, before promise. The threshold is sacred, the most sacred of your life. Your foundation has been fortified. Silence was building strength, preparing you for this wildfire of blessing. Not a candle, not a spark, but a roaring, unstoppable wildfire, cleansing, elevating, transforming. The vault of heaven has opened, treasures engraved with your name, generational blessings unchained, curses destroyed, chains broken. The ripple effect of this moment will be felt across time and bloodline. Your life is shifting, not subtly, but with the force of eternity itself, reshaping everything that touches you, visibly and invisibly. Beloved soul, tears you have shed are now the final cleansing. The crown of victory awaits placement, your name marked in heaven, proof that the cycles of suffering, waiting, and preparation were necessary, that the blessing is earned, predestined, and unstoppable. Beloved soul, the heavens have moved, the moment has arrived, every plan, every prayer, every preparation, aligning perfectly to deliver what has been destined for you. Your life doorway opens, the path forward illuminated with golden fire, and the forces of heaven move in unison to clear every obstruction. Every trial you endured, every tear, every heartbreak, every betrayal, has been a necessary foundation, fortifying your spirit, shaping your readiness, and amplifying the power of what is now arriving. The walls around you hum, vibrating with sacred energy, the song of angels echoing in unseen chambers, rejoicing at your elevation, at the completion of this divine orchestration. Beloved, notice how sudden this feels, how swiftly opportunities arrive, phone calls, meetings, doors opening. The manifestation of heaven is immediate, unstoppable, a wildfire moving through your life. The blessing you have waited for chased you down, overcoming every obstacle, deflecting every attack, breaking every chain, ensuring that nothing will prevent its arrival. This is no ordinary activation. It is a final sacred threshold, the most important of your life. Behind sorrow you walked, in preparation, in silence, in fortification, and now, before promise, the full force of your destiny arrives. Each step you take across this bridge is guided, protected, blessed, and irreversible. The vaults of heaven have opened, treasures engraved with your name, not just for you, but for generations to come. Chains that have bound your ancestors are broken, curses that sought to linger are destroyed. Blessings that were delayed for decades are now unleashed with wildfire intensity. This is generational activation, a ripple that will echo through time, a legacy of divine elevation. Beloved soul, your crown awaits placement. Tears shed in loneliness, in despair, in longing, are the final cleansing, preparing you to receive, to walk in power, to carry this new season fully. The fingerprint of God is on your life, lightning, thunder, the invisible hand of heaven guiding every moment, ensuring that your vindication, your elevation, your transformation is undeniable. This is the proof, heaven's way of saying, I see you, I know you, I have prepared everything for you. Your life is no longer ordinary. The cycles, the tests, the waiting, they all lead here to completion, activation, and the ultimate unveiling of your sacred, unstoppable blessing. Beloved, feel the pulse, the vibration of everything that has been prepared, of every chain broken, of every blessing now fully alive. The wildfire cannot be contained. It spreads, it moves, it transforms everything in its path. And you are at the center, chosen, elevated, victorious. Beloved soul, the weight of the past lifts. Every chain, every delay, every silent struggle, transformed into proof of your elevation. The tapestry of your life, woven with precision by heaven, now displays its full design, complete, vibrant, undeniable. Do you feel the electricity in the air? The walls hum with invisible song. Angels rejoice, their wings stirring the currents of divine activation. The seal broken, miracles dispatched, your blessing cannot be stopped. Every moment you waited, every tear shed, every prayer offered, now becomes the energy propelling the manifestation of what is rightfully yours. Beloved, this is a resurrection of all that was considered dead in your life. Opportunities, relationships, health, finances, clarity, rising like Lazarus, suddenly, fully, powerfully. Heaven moves in thunder, not slowly, not timidly, but with authority, with precision, with unstoppable force, delivering every blessing that was predestined for you. Notice how the blessing arrives. It hunted you down, bypassed the obstacles, neutralized the opposition, overcame the distractions, ensuring that nothing can prevent its full manifestation. Behind sorrow you walked, through pain, through testing, through silence, and now, before promise, you step fully into the power of your divine inheritance. Beloved, the sacred threshold stands before you, the most important in your life. Each step across it resonates with heaven's approval. Each breath aligns with divine energy. Every pulse of your heart echoes with the vibration of what has been prepared. The foundation of your spirit, fortified through silence, suffering, and patience, now supports a wildfire of blessings, a force unstoppable, cleansing, elevating, transforming. Treasures in the vault of heaven, engraved with your name, emerge, generational blessings unchained, curses destroyed, and the ripple effect of this moment will impact your family, your bloodline, your legacy, a generational shift in divine favor. The crown of your victory awaits. Tears are the cleansing, the final confirmation, the placement of recognition from heaven itself. Beloved, feel the wildfire within. It spreads through your life. It reshapes reality. It aligns your destiny. It confirms your chosen status. Nothing ordinary, nothing small. This is divine magnitude, sacred, unstoppable, proving everything that heaven has prepared. Every heartbeat, every breath, a drum-marking activation, the invisible realm rejoices. The blueprint of your life completed, the prophecy fulfilled, the sacred threshold crossed, and the foundation of your next season fortified beyond human comprehension. Beloved soul, step fully into this truth. The wildfire blessing cannot be resisted. It flows through you, around you, ahead of you, transforming everything it touches, and you stand at the center, chosen, elevated, victorious, proof of heaven's design. Beloved soul, Now the final activation accelerates. Heaven's energy floods every corner of your being, every vibration tuned to the frequency of your destiny. Your life doorway, previously hidden behind trials, delays, and silence, now opens wide, welcoming the magnitude of blessings that have been reserved exclusively for you. Every moment of suffering, every betrayal, every whisper of doubt, now aligns to showcase your elevation, your chosen status, and the fulfillment of heaven's design. The walls hum, invisible, sacred sound waves, the pulse of angels rejoicing, the seal broken, the miracle is fully dispatched. Beloved, notice how everything moves suddenly, phone calls, opportunities, doors, appearing with divine speed, a wildfire unfolding, not gradual, not tentative, but overwhelming, unstoppable, undeniable. The blessing that chased you through seasons of trial now arrives, bringing resolution, revelation, and restoration simultaneously. Step onto the sacred bridge, behind sorrow, before promise. Every step resonates with the authority of heaven, each breath aligned with divine energy, marking your transition from waiting to receiving. The silence you endured, the fortification you built, now supports the wildfire of blessing, its force reshaping reality around you. Treasures in heaven's vault, engraved with your name, emerge now, unchained, unblocked, and fully alive. Generational curses dissolve, chains break, blessings long delayed now pour forth, impacting not just you, but the generations that follow, a ripple of divine elevation through your bloodline. Beloved soul, the crown awaits placement, your tears, once burdens, now purifying and sanctifying, the final cleansing before your elevation is completed. The fingerprint of heaven is upon you, lightning, thunder, the invisible hand of God guiding every detail, confirming the cycles, confirming the trials, confirming the timing, and proving the blessing is unstoppable. This is no ordinary moment. It is sacred, it is final, it is complete, proof that heaven has orchestrated every step of your life, every struggle, every delay, to prepare you for this elevation. Your pulse feels it, your heart recognizes it, your soul knows it. The wildfire of blessing cannot be contained. Beloved, step fully into this power. Embrace the completion, the activation, the sacred unfolding, every breath, every heartbeat, marking the rise, the vindication, the elevation, your destiny now fully aligned with divine intent. Beloved soul, you have witnessed the unfolding of your sacred destiny, the cycles, the trials, the betrayals, all transforming into your elevation, your vindication, your proof. Now, as this moment settles within your spirit, feel the weight of heaven's blessings upon you and recognize the power of alignment you have stepped into. If your heart resonates with this truth, if your soul recognizes the guidance, the protection, the unveiling you have received, then continue this journey with us. By staying connected, subscribing, and walking this path together, you allow the flow of divine messages, blessings, and guidance to reach more hearts, just like yours. Beloved, some of you may feel moved to give, to support this sacred work, not for the channel, not for numbers, but to be part of the living proof that heaven's messages reach the ones prepared to receive. Every act of generosity, every super thanks, every donation fuels this divine flow, ensuring that more souls awaken, more blessings are delivered, and more miracles are made visible. Even a small offering, given from your heart, becomes a seed in the divine tapestry, a ripple that carries blessings back to you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Your support is sacred. It strengthens this bridge of light. It helps more souls walk across their threshold into their appointed blessings. Beloved, as you consider subscribing or sharing your support, remember, this is not a request for recognition. It is an invitation to participate in the unfolding of heaven's plan, in the delivery of proof, in the activation of blessings. Every click, every contribution, every moment you stay connected, echoes in the chambers of heaven, strengthening the work, the flow, the miracle. Step fully into this moment, receive the blessings, feel the wildfire of divine love, protection, and elevation, and allow yourself to be part of this sacred network, supporting, sharing, and acknowledging the miracles at work. Your heart knows the truth, your soul knows the path, and heaven is watching, guiding, and blessing every step. Beloved, subscribe now, not for me, not for numbers, but because your alignment, your presence, your choice matters, to the flow of divine truth, to the awakening of more hearts, and to the activation of miracles, and what including yours. And if you feel moved, offer a super thanks, a small token from your heart, allowing this work to continue, allowing more messages to reach those ready to receive, and sealing your own participation in this sacred cycle of blessings. Beloved soul, step fully into your destiny. The crown awaits. The gates are open. The blessings are wildfire powerful, and heaven has declared, this is your appointed moment.